Look at this. Bad pass. Ball is behind him. Ball need to be out here, Slim. Need to be out here. You put the ball out here, he's gone because this guy right here from Vanderbilt ain't catching him, Slim. How did he see this lane? So he made the first guy miss, and he was able to get skinny between this. This is the most impressive play I done seen thus far. Able to get skinny, and he got up out of there.
The way that we live is not for everybody.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
How do you think the rest of Jaden Daniels' career is going to go? If we're, 6, 7 games into Jaden Daniels' career, and he's already milking injuries, like...
Stop saying my name, you dick riding bastard. I love the way she move it, shake it on me. When she cry for him, and Shawty is the winner. You can tell that Shawty's low beginner. She's confident.
Welcome back into yet another episode of the Ghetto Film Breakdown. It's your man Juan Gotti, and the reason I call it ghetto is because we don't got no access to no premium film. We doing it all through YouTube. So without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. Before we do, make sure you guys go down below, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn on post notifications so you get notified I upload new videos like this to the channel. So yesterday we did Trey Amos, and y'all really enjoyed that video, and we're gonna do the opposite side of the ball now. Another draft prospect by the Washington Commanders that a lot of people are excited about. And the first thing that comes to mind about Jaylin Lane is versatility. I know a lot of people was confused at the draft pick because they felt that we needed a receiver, but they more so wanted somebody with size. But after looking at the reasons they drafted him and looking at the holes that we had on this team, it made perfect sense. So again, the first thing you're going to notice with Jaylin Lane is the versatility, and we're going to break it all down for you today. So if you guys haven't checked out the Trey Amos one, you can go ahead and check that out. It's on the channel. Y'all love that one. But first things first with Jaylin Lane. You're going to notice he lines up a lot in the slot. And the biggest reason for that is not due to his size, but as we know with slot receivers, you can do so much with these guys. So I can tell you a little bit of a couple options that you can do with a guy like Jaylin Lane in the slot. So if you wanted to run a little screen, bubble screen, he could easily leak out behind this receiver here, and this receiver goes and block this guy, and all Jaylin Lane has to do is beat this man right here to the outside if he in fact is in man coverage. He can also have a motion inside to get an end around, or he can also run a little slant inside, a slant route, an in route, out route behind this receiver. So many different options you can do. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. So it's a play action fake, and oh, obviously this right here, he could take it off over the top, mono coverage, and he straight up just burnt this cornerback here, as you're going to see. First of all, this guy right here didn't stand a chance. He looked scared from the beginning. I mean, look at him. Didn't stand a chance. And then the cameras didn't get the full, screen in a sense, but he didn't even get a hand on him. Didn't get a hand on him, lobbing it over top. Hush. And this is something that we were going to need desperately this year because, as we know, we got rid of Dyami Brown. And Dyami Brown was really the only guy outside of Terry McLaurin who can stretch the field in that sense. And I know a lot of people don't look at Deebo Samuel as a deep ball threat. They look at him as a underneath route, running back kind of guy. But don't be surprised if Deebo Samuel is running this kind of route. It seemed like a little seam route up the middle of the field, and it was wide open. So many guys on this offense now has the capability to do that. And that's how we're kicking this thing off, man. Deep bomb first highlight. So now here you have him in motion yet again, lined up in the slot. Once again, that's where you're going to see him a lot during this film breakdown. And this route right here, another one across the middle of the field. And look at this play. This play right here is super impressive for many reasons. Not only was he able to get open, but this was not a great ball by Drone, the quarterback, and this shows off his hands ability. This was not no body catch, okay? This was pure hands, the way he was able to snag this pass in. Check it out again. So Drone threw it a little behind him, and he was able to snag that with pure hands, man. Oh my god, that was amazing right there. Look at this. Bad pass. Ball is behind him. Ball need to be out here, Slim. Need to be out here. You put the ball out here, he's gone. Because this guy right here from Vanderbilt ain't catching him, Slim. But he still was able to catch the ball behind him and still turn upfield. But you see what I'm saying? Look, if that pass was put out in front of him on the money how it should be, and you can't really be mad at Caleb. You can't be mad at Drones. Would you want a perfect pass? Of course. And to be honest with you, he made the decision before he even cleared this linebacker. So this was kind of, you know what I'm saying, thrown with some anticipation here and also thrown with faith. But he had pressure from the side, so maybe that affected the pass as well. But again, the ball should have been out here had he had a clean pocket. I'm pretty sure it was. Would have been out here, and Jaylin Lane would have been able to take it to the house. But that pass was behind him, and he still was able to snag it in with pure hands. That's what I love. Show me a receiver that got hands. Uh-oh. And here we go. This is the reason he was drafted to be a Washington Commander. Right here. Were we able to find other deep threats in this draft? I'm more than certain. But we weren't able to find too many guys that were able to contribute on the offensive side of the ball, but then also be an elite return man. As we're going to see here, this has made me understand why not everybody can do this position right here, return man. You know, especially as a kid growing up, right? You say, man, just put the fastest receiver back there. They can catch, they can return kicks. No, returning kicks is an art that this guy has mastered. Check this out right here. So it's probably a little hard to see due to the shade. But look at this. The ball was kicked a little short. So he kind of underestimated, you know, where the ball was going to land. And not only that, he had to run up into traffic. You see all these white jerseys right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? All right here. And he had to run up. He made the catch. Like, he still doesn't even have the ball right here. And look who's in his face. 1, 2, the blockers are right here as well, but he's right in the middle. How did he see this lane? So he made the first guy miss, and he was able to get skinny between this. This is the most impressive play I done seen thus far. Able to get skinny, and he got up out of there. That's what I'm talking about. Get up off me, cuz. To the crib. Yeah, me. Let's go. Let's run that back one more time from the top, man. This is why, if you were questioning why Adam Peters made this draft pick, this is the reason why, okay? Because of the versatility, and we have not had a return man since Brandon Banks that can do this. I mean, DeAndre Carter for a little stint, maybe, right? But this guy can do this for the next 10 years. Even if he doesn't, and I don't want to disrespect Jamison Crowder. First Jamison Crowder, young J Crowd was amazing, okay? So he can do this for the next 10 years. Even if he doesn't pan out as a receiver, he's going to have a roster spot on the NFL roster for the sole purpose of his return ability. Look at this again. Doesn't really corral in the catch until he gets about right here, and he had to make the first guy miss because he could have easily been down had this guy didn't over pursue. He made that first guy miss, made this guy right here miss as well, kept going, made this guy right here miss as well, and he's off to the races. Look how did he get through that? I'm sorry, this play is so impressive. How did he find a way to get through that? Come on, and they called a face mask on him. He kept going. This guy's speed is crazy, electrifying. All right, so right here, you're going to have him lined up on this side of the field as well. And this is a little bad play by the center and a miss snap by the center and mishandled and judged by the running back and quarterback. And this is kind of a scramble drill. It ended up being, if you ask me, because the ball, you know, obviously hit the turf. So the play broke down, but he was still able to get it off. Not every play is going to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? So we need those kind of broken plays to go out for most. If it's not his speed that everyone is going to genre after and love about him, it's just his ability to find grass and get open. You don't have to be the most crisp route runner. I look at Travis Hunter for an example, right? A lot of people are clowning him for his route running and say, oh, he's not a receiver, even though I personally do think he's more of a corner. at the same time, you just get open. You know what I'm saying? That may be harder to do at the NFL level. So along the way, of course, you want your route running to eventually get good. But as a rookie, first year, needing things to work on, your route running may not be the crispest thing. Just get open. And that's something that Jaylin Lane has also mastered. Not saying his routes aren't crisp or clean, but his ability to just get open and make the catch too, man. Like he has great hands. And that's something that I have to do my homework on to see if these draft analysts said that. But his hands are actually impressive. And that shouldn't be no surprise because, I mean, he's a punt returner, right? Like, that is the hardest part of the game to catch or, catch it on. So, down the seams again, wide open. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. What is this? These defenders right here doing now? This is the front line. This is the linebacker core. What is that secondary doing? Just let them walk right in. This probably cover 0. Had to be a cover 0, bro. Had to. All right, so this play right here, it's an end around. Something that we are going to see a lot out of from him. Now, this is what I will say. They are expected to feature him a lot this season. But just know, anytime he's on the field, this is a possibility. He may not get all the snaps in the world, even though, again, they are expected to feature him a lot this season. He may not be the third option, the third most snapped receiver to start off the year. But when he's on the field, just know something creative like this is going to happen. This is why this also is a good pick, because what Cliff loves to do, he loves to run in and rounds. He loves to do creative, tricky plays like this. And I believe Jaylin Lane also threw a touchdown in his collegiate career. But look at him being able to just take that end around and follow the lead blocks and just take it off to the races. Look at this. Shout out to 61 and the other offensive lineman right here, being the lead blocks right for Jaylin Lane, and he's trying to pick wherever he needs to go. And although I think the offensive lineman right here, he didn't get enough of the DB. Like right here, he kind of maybe over pursued, because this guy was able to get Jaylin Lane down. And if 70 touches him just a little bit, Jaylin Lane probably scores. But that's also another positive play. And here again, we have another end around where you're just using your speed to outrun the fat people. That's what I say, right? And that's an easy touchdown. Easy touchdown for Jaylin Lane. Another end around. And now he's back here in the slot again. That's where he's going to live and make his bread and butter. Just finding ways to get open. Great pass protection and just finding ways to get open and make guys miss. That's all. That's literally all his assignment has to be this year, cuz. Just find grass and get open and make guys miss once you catch the ball, literally. So here we go. This is Washington Commanders offense 101 right here. Get the ball out of Jaden Daniels' hands very quickly. You're going to see a lot of this upcoming season, whether it's Jaylin Lane, Debo Samuel, Terry McLaurin. Get the ball out of his hands quick, set up the screen, have your lead blocker out in front, and you go turn off, turn up. Just run. Just run, young man. Just run. That's all I really say about that. And then here, it's another tricky end around, and you ain't catching him once he got green out in front of him. That's one thing about it. If he gets green out in front of him, you're not catching him. I can't wait to see this guy perform in preseason, bro. I really can't. He is special, man. He is very special, to be honest with you. Some of the most exciting film I've watched in a very, very long time. And then this is another one. Washington Commander special. I can see Cliff doing this already. Another end around or, motion screen behind the running back and quarterback. Little RPO jump. Just get the ball in the hands. Get the ball in his hands and let him work. That's really all you got to do. Able to turn this into a 12-yard gain. Look at this one more time. Just get the ball in the hands of your playmakers and let them work. Still able to get a first down out of this, even though he has one lead blocker. And he's strong too, man. Like, he's strong. He's able to finish through contact, and he's not easy to tackle. I'm sure they'll tell you that, and you can see it on film. Just get open, young man. Get open. That's all I need you to do. Get open. He finds grass very well. The quarterback's going to find you. A guy like Jaden Daniels is going to find you. Get open. Just get open, young man. That's all I got to say. So right here on this play, it's another little quick dump down after the motion. Spin move, making guys miss. Let's see that one more time. This is so good. This is so good. I'm having fun. How are you? I'm having fun watching this film. So it's another. This is Tutton right here, Brashad Tutton, man. He's very fast too. A little PA flat kinda. You know what I'm saying? Just get it out to your playmakers. This is another play. Just get it out to your playmakers and run. Let your lead block do what he got to do, and you run. This is a great block right here from this receiver, because all Jaylin Lane has to do is make his guy miss after turning it up inside. Oh, I didn't even see this guy right here. The screen didn't even show me him at the bottom. So he actually has 2 lead blockers, and he's able to get between both of them. So I like this block right here. I think is that number 9. I know him from NCAA 25. Number 12 right here, good block as well. And all he has to do, he has mano-a-mano with this guy, and he makes him miss. Now, good thing by 21 for slowing him down, but Jaylin Lane still was able to make him miss and turn that into a positive gain. And this play right here to finish it off, it's another little end around for Jaylin Lane. Looking at him, look at this. This is impressive. This is what I love. It's something about me, right, that I love from offensive players, is finding ways to turn something out of nothing. Essentially what I'm trying to say, right? Like, this looks like traffic. Like, it's the most exciting play in football for me when it looks like, what the hell is about to happen? Nothing good, nothing positive is about to happen out of this. And then out of nowhere, you just see your receiver or whoever just get out of the freaking scramble and able to turn that into a 12-yard game, man. So that was super, super fun and impressive to watch. Jaylin Lane is going to be a dog for the Washington Commanders, man. But what says you down below in the comments section? How do you feel about Jaylin Lane? Do you think he's going to be a super dog for the Washington Commanders? Let me know your thoughts and comments down below. As always, it's me, your boy Juan Gotti. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so we greatly appreciate if you can reach that goal as soon as possible. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed one. Stay safe. Be easy out there. Peace.
Ballin' like I'm Deshaun, throw the bomb, G. That's IG, my jersey never seen a line.